Sarah. My name is Camille. I'm a social worker here at the Community Mental Health Service. Thanks so much for coming in to see me today.
That's all right. Thanks for making time.
Yeah, it's really nice to meet you. So before we start, I was just hoping to go over a little bit about how our sessions work, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
You should have received some paperwork and forms a few days ago.
Yeah. I got a confidentiality explanation. Yeah, just letting me know, that you might need to use my information at some point.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask what your understanding of that was?
Yep. That everything's private, so I can talk to you openly, and it won't go anywhere else unless there's perhaps maybe a safety concern for myself or someone else.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So basically, we do hold information here about some of our sessions, and from time to time, I might want to access that for referrals and things like that. But I'll always have a chat to you first. And yeah, everything that we do talk about is private. And there is just the exception if I'm worried about harm to yourself or someone else, then I might need to share that information. But again, I'll always talk to you about that first. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And I'd also just like you to remember that this is a space where you can share whatever you want. So if there's something that does feel uncomfortable or unsafe to share, then you're in control of that. You just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
excellent. So how are you feeling about being here today, Sarah?
Yeah, pretty good. My uni said, I should maybe consider coming down and having a chat. I'm just finding things a bit overwhelming at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Did you want to talk a little bit about what's been going on for you?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I'm in my final year at uni. I'm doing nursing, and I'm trying to sort of get that done. But I've got two little kids as well, so I've got my hands full. Yeah, and I'm just finding like I've got clinical placement coming up, so I'm just getting really anxious and a bit worried about that now.
Oh, okay. How old were your children? Do you mind me asking?
4 and 6.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah. What are their names?
Charlie and Anna.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So you're a mum of 2 children.
Yeah.
Do you have a partner or?
No.
Yeah. So
just
single
the three
mum.
of us.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're juggling a lot. Well done. It takes a lot of determination to sort of balance work and study and other commitments. How long have you been studying for? What year did you say you're in?
I'm in 3rd year, so I'm in my last year, which is great. Like, I just feel like it's all just getting too much right now, and things aren't good where I'm living. I'm just feeling like my anxiety is just getting the better of me, and my ADHD as well. That's impacting just my confidence as well and how I'm approaching things. It just all feels a bit out of control for me at the minute.
Okay. Have you spoken to anyone about this before, Sarah?
Yeah, I did have some sessions a couple of years ago, but I just found like all they focused on was the anxiety. They didn't see everything else, like, the fact that I'm trying to juggle studying and be a good mum to my 2 kids, and it's hard enough having to share our accommodation as well. Like, I'm getting some income support, but it's like it's just so much to manage, and yet all they wanted to hear about was the anxiety side of things, and that's not all there is to my story.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm hearing is they weren't focusing on you as a whole person, just specifically on the anxiety. Was there anything helpful about the sessions that you had in the past?
Truth be told, not a great deal. I mean, I did come away feeling good that I'd been able to get a bit off my chest, but no real practical kind of useful things. There was not really any guidance on how I can manage myself.
Yeah, okay. So you don't feel like you sort of left those sessions with any tools or strategies or anything helpful that would sort of make things a little bit more manageable for you in your life? Yeah, okay, yeah. So with your degree, what led you to study nursing?
I just really I like caring for people. I'm a warm person, and I really enjoy helping people.
Yeah.
And I thought nursing would be great for that.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I can sense that with you, Sarah. Was it hard sort of to get into university? Like, which way did you go about starting your degree?
Yeah, I didn't really, well, when I was a kid, my family split up, and so I got moved around schools a fair bit, so I didn't really kind of do my best work as a student in school. So when it came to getting into uni, I didn't have ATAR or anything.
Okay.
So I needed to do a certificate first.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I think they called it a qualifying pathway. So I had to do that first, and then my scores in that enabled me to go. So I felt really proud about that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, it sounds like you've got a lot of strength and determination within you to want to achieve good things in your life for yourself and your children.
Yeah, I'm just trying to build a future so we can have better than what we have.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And how long ago did you split up from your the father of your children? How long have you been a single mum?
Oh, a couple of years already. I know I'm young, but I've lived. He left us when I would have been 19. So yeah, a couple of years ago now. I'm used to I'm managing us. Yeah, I'm used to that now.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier that in your living situation, so you're having to share accommodation at the moment.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk a little bit more about sort of what that looks like on the day-to-day for you and your children?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not easy because it's a shared house. So, with the three of us, and there's other people living there that don't have children, haven't had children yet. So they're kind of, I don't know, finding it hard, I guess, to have children around the house at the moment. They're letting me know that they're getting a bit annoyed with the noise of kids and stuff. So it's just a bit tense there at the minute.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So are you finding that that's making it difficult for you on
absolutely
day-to-day with you and your kids and your routine? And
and I feel tense when we're in our own home, like we're not welcome there, and it's just making me feel more anxious, and it just doesn't feel like a warm home anymore. Yeah,
that must be a really uncomfortable feeling, Sarah.
Yeah.
The responsibilities of being a mum, they're hard enough in the most ideal situations. So, I can imagine that would be really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
it is.
How long have you been in the shared accommodation for?
About last 2 years.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And with the concerns that you've got around your finances, is it making it easier sharing as opposed to sort of renting?
Yeah, it is easier to share because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But when I think about, all the other problems that come with it, like these people that don't want my children around, that just makes me feel like I just need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Find somewhere where we can just be happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like you're a really loving mother and you're doing everything that you can for your children. What do you love most about being a mum?
I don't know, I just love them so much, just being around them and seeing their little faces when they get up in the morning, and just my little people.
Yeah, absolutely. In an ideal situation, what would you like your living situation to look like?
I think probably if we, could just have whatever we wanted, I'd say we had a place of our own and my degree was finished and I was working, and everything would be well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I was just having a little think about something that you said earlier. So you said that you've got a diagnosis of ADHD.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So how's that impacting you and your studies?
Yeah, pretty hard sometimes. I find it really difficult to concentrate, and I take some medication for it, but if I'm late to take that, like if I've worked a shift at work and I'm late to take it, or I forget or something, it can really make it really hard. I just can't concentrate. I can't string my thoughts together as well as if I've had my medication. So.
For sure. I can imagine you've got a lot on your mind as well. So aside from having the ADHD diagnosis, you've got your placements coming up. You're trying to manage things in the shared living situation. You're feeling like that's sort of not ideal. And then there's like the pressures of being a mum and that too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not surprising that sometimes you might find it hard to concentrate and sort of gather information. So I'm just wondering, with the ADHD, how long ago sort of did that start?
I had it when I was in high school, so a few years ago now. So I'm pretty fine with it as long as I manage it. But life's just been chaos lately, and sometimes I just struggle to remember everything, and I forget to take my tablets. So it's really, and then that just snowballs into every other part of my life. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah, I can hear that that's been really stressful for you.
Yeah, it has. It has.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that you came in here today and you've taken the step to sort of get help. I'm just thinking about the other sort of supports you have in your life. Like, what does your friend group look like? Do you have many friends?
Not really. Like, I have a couple, but they don't have kids or anything, so they're in a different space in life. They don't understand when I can't go out of an evening, and do whatever. Like, I'm home with my kids, so those friendships are kind of waning a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm around other students at uni and stuff, but that's not like outside friendship. Yeah.
What about the spiritual aspects of your life? Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
I wouldn't call myself spiritual, but I have recently just started exploring this online Buddhist group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've just been to a couple of online meetings with them, and it just seems really interesting. I just got a good vibe out of it. I felt good when I signed off.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How often do you meet up online?
It's just once a week, and I've just been to a couple, but I'm just really enjoying it.
Yeah, okay.